Are you an introvert? Have you ever wondered how many types of introverts exist? Welcome to a journey through the intriguing world of introversion. Often introversion is misconstrued as a one-size-fits-all trait, but that's far from the truth. Introversion is a rich tapestry of characteristics, woven together to form a unique personality spectrum. Picture a mosaic of individual pieces, each piece representing a different type of introvert. Each piece is a part of the whole, yet distinctly unique. In reality, there are 4 unique types of introverts: social, thinking, anxious, and restrained. Each type has its own characteristics, strengths, and quirks that set them apart. Just as no 2 people are alike, no 2 introverts are alike either. And just like any other personality trait, introversion isn't a limitation, but a different way of engaging with the world. So, are you ready to discover where you fit on this spectrum? Stay tuned as we dive deeper into each type of introvert. First, we have social introverts. These are individuals who thrive in calm, minimally stimulating environments. Their preference leans towards solitude or small groups, rather than large social gatherings. Now, don't mistake this for shyness or social anxiety. That's not necessarily the case here. Social introverts are perfectly capable of interacting with others. They simply find solace in quieter settings. They tend to enjoy peaceful activities like reading a book, going for a solo walk, or even indulging in their hobbies alone. Imagine a cozy gathering with just a few close friends over a bustling party filled with strangers. That's a social introvert's idea of a good time. They enjoy meaningful conversations and deep connections, often finding them more fulfilling than surface-level interactions. So, being a social introvert is not about being antisocial. Rather, it's about appreciating the beauty of solitude and the intimacy of small gatherings. Being a social introvert means cherishing solitude and small gatherings. Second on the list is the thinking introvert. This type of introvert is often found in a world of their own, not because they shy away from social interaction, but because they are deeply introspective, thoughtful, and self-reflective. They are the philosophers, the daydreamers, the ones who would rather ponder on the mysteries of existence than engage in idle chit-chat. The mind of a thinking introvert is a treasure trove of imagination and creativity. They are architects of intricate worlds, creators of vivid scenarios and narratives that exist only within the confines of their minds. Their rich inner life is a source of comfort and inspiration, a sanctuary where ideas flourish and dreams take flight. But don't mistake their silence for disinterest. They may seem detached, but they are merely lost in thought, exploring the limitless realm of their imagination. Thinking introverts are the introspective dreamers among us. Lastly, we have anxious and restrained introverts. Anxious introverts are the type of people who might feel a bit more awkward and self-conscious in social settings. They're not quite sure how to behave or what to say, and this uncertainty can lead to a heightened sense of anxiety. They may overthink their words and actions, fearing they might say something wrong or behave inappropriately, even though this is rarely the case. On the other hand, restrained introverts are those who prefer to think before they act. They're not impulsive and might take a while to get going. They're not necessarily shy or anxious. They simply prefer to observe, process, and then react. They value contemplation and careful decision-making, which can sometimes be mistaken for hesitation or indecisiveness. Whether feeling socially anxious or taking their time to act, both anxious and restrained introverts have unique ways of interacting with the world around them. So there you have it. We've journeyed through the 4 types of introverts: the social, the thinking, the anxious, and the restrained. Remember, no one type is better than the others, and many of us may identify with aspects of each. Introversion is a broad spectrum, and understanding it can help us appreciate our unique strengths and the strengths of others.